Hey everybody, my name is Miss McCarthy and I am the creator of bestmathcourse.com, and I bet you are here because you have a fourth grader and you're interested in seeing the insides of the place value course that I have available for fourth grade, which is great. Now let's back up just a little bit because I also have another website. It's called McCarthyMathAcademy.com, and if you are a teacher watching this, not a parent but a teacher, you're going to want to go over to that website, McCarthyMathAcademy.com, because the layout of these same resources that we'll go over in the course, the layout is much more, it's designed for teachers. It's also very confusing for parents, which is why I've created bestmathcourse.com, because for parents, I know you're looking for something flexible and affordable and in a layout that makes sense. It can be a little confusing for parents at McCarthyMathAcademy.com, and it makes much more sense at bestmathcourse.com for parents. All right, teachers, go to the other site. Parents, stick with me, okay? We're gonna go ahead and check out the fourth grade course for place value. Let's do it. So right now I am at bestmathcourse.com/units. You'll see that web address up top. And this is where the Florida math units are. Now I want to be very clear that I've created this specific site, bestmathcourse.com. We are talking about the best standards. These are the standards that are used in Florida, Florida's best standards for math. A lot of parents get confused between the best standards and the fast math test. Just know that the fast math test that they take 3 times a year, that fast math assessment assesses the best standards. We teach the best standards and we assess them on the FAST test. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so if you are a Florida parent and you've got a child going to a school in Florida and they are learning the best standards in math, you are in the right place. Okay, these are self-paced units for at-home learning. You can read all about this, but in this video, we're gonna get to exploring. So when you click on fourth grade, which I just did, you will see, scroll down, you'll see all of the courses that I have available, okay? And I'll continue to be just dropping them in as I finish them. But we're gonna be talking about this course right here, the place value of whole numbers. Zoom in and take a little bit of a look. So, what are we going to be learning? What skills are we going to practice to achieve mastery? It will be identifying the place and values of digits, reading and writing numbers in standard, word, and expanded form, decomposing numbers with and without regrouping, shifting places 10 times greater or 10 times less, comparing numbers with a place value chart and using a number line, plotting and ordering numbers in ascending, that means least to greatest, and descending, that means greatest to least, using a number line, and finally rounding to the nearest 10, 100, and 1,000. So those are the skills that we will practice, and we will do that featuring all of these activities that are included and embedded into the course. We have 12 video lessons with easy to follow strategies. You simply just click play and your child just follows along and records the same notes that I'm providing in the videos. You'll see a little pencil icon inside of the course. That stands for the 19 practice pages that you'll have access to with answer keys to check your work. So after we watch the video lesson, your child can then practice on their own and check their work. We have 4 math mission tasks to really apply these skills. These are more real world setting, and there's kind of a lot going on inside of these. These are great extra practice to take your learning up a notch. There are also 4 math misconception mystery episodes that your child is going to love. I'll show you what those are, and there are 6 quizzes to check for your mastery, okay? Now, back in the day when I was a teacher in the classroom and a tutor in the evenings, I tutored a lot. During my time as a tutor, depending on the length of the tutoring session, I would charge anywhere from $30 to $60 per session. So the cost to hire me to tutor all of this content would be anywhere from $360 to $720 to cover all of this for tutoring. Plus, you gotta pay for gas to get there, and you're busy. I know that you're here because you're looking for an affordable option. You're busy, you have your kids in other things, and you know what? I totally believe in tutoring. Tutoring is very, very powerful. I saw the magic and the power firsthand in hiring a private tutor. If you have the resources to be able to hire a tutor, please do it. But if you're looking for an affordable alternative to tutoring, you could get this course for only $48, which is a significant fraction of all of the value that you're going to be getting inside of this course, okay? So let's go ahead. It says show me the course, so show me the course. Let's take a look. So we know we're in the right section, the 4th grade place value of whole numbers course. Make sure that you read this information down here just to help you with logging in and all of that. But you can click the enrollment thing. This payment form to enroll your child in this course is powered by Stripe. It's safe, it's secure. You can go ahead and do that. And then it will give you access into the course, which looks like this. Let's take a look. You can see the curriculum all here. If you want, this is before we even start it. You can take a look at that now before you even purchase the course, but we're gonna go ahead and look at the inside. All right, so the very first thing that you wanna check out is the Welcome Start Here section. This takes you through, I'm so glad that you're here, how to work through this course, printing all of the pages that you need at once for the entire course, or you can print them as you go, that's fine too. And then how to reach me, because I'm sure you're going to have questions and I am here for you. So this is the email to reach me at. All of that is, you definitely want to check out that Welcome Start Here. As you navigate, you're just going to click Complete and Proceed as you go, and that will have this fill in completely. And when you get to 100%, you know that you're done. All right, let's take a look. We've got topic 1. Identify place and value of digits. So we have a place value song here. Let me go ahead and just play a little portion of it for you.
Take it to the left. Ones, tens, hundreds. A comma splits the periods. 1,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s, comma. Soon you'll learn to follow the pattern and keep it growing millions, billions, trillions. Or back it up to the decimal and take it to the right now. Tens, hundreds, thousands.
Again. All right, so there's just a little sneak peek into the full video there. I definitely encourage your child to watch this, especially if they're having a hard time identifying place values. Songs really do help them with that. So next we have a video lesson, Understanding Place Value to the 100,000s. You'll print your student guide here, or printing it all here, printing every page that you need so you have it all together, that's fine too. And then you'll simply watch the video lesson and record the same notes that I do. So let me just pop in so you can see. Another cool thing that I love is that anytime we have a digit in the hundreds place, we say the name 100. You say the name 100 and then you slide the rest, okay? Now the comma separates the period. So now we're going to move to the digit 9. Okay, so there's just a little sneak peek there. You can see we are marking up all over this printable that you have, annotating like crazy. So there's lots of notes. You should expect your child, when it's a video lesson, to mark up all over their paper. That's just how I work, okay? And it's great. It's great notes for them, so that way when they get to those extra practice pages, the follow-up tasks that they have their notes and it makes it easy. Okay, this is a little sneak peek look at the quiz for topic 1. Each quiz is only 5 questions long, and the purpose of it is not to count as a grade or anything, but just to be able to check for understanding. If your child's getting a 4 or 5 correct out of 5, then they know and you know that they've pretty much got this on lock. If you need me to refresh the quiz, just send me an email and I'll do that. That's topic 1. Topic 2, read and write whole numbers. So again, we've got that place value song. Then we have a video lesson on reading and writing numbers, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 follow-up pages. So they'll record the notes in the video lesson, and then they'll have 4 opportunities to practice. Let me show you. Here's your practice page, and then you'll have your child complete, and then they can check with the answer key right here to see if their thinking was on the right track. Then quiz 2, again, 5 questions here. So you can see, then we've got topic 3, which is decomposing numbers. This is definitely a skill that some students struggle with, so you definitely want this one. I provide 2 video lessons here, so your child can work with me. And then there's 2 follow-up practice pages after each video. The first one is when we're decomposing numbers in a more simple format. And then the second video lesson requires more regrouping. It's a little more challenging. So we've got that. And then you've got a math mission. Let me just show you what that looks like here. It's where we're putting everything together. You've got your printable here. Okay, we've learned all this already, expressing in word form and expanded form, express using only thousands and ones. So this is decomposing. And then again, filling in blanks here. So just kind of a way to show what they know. There's an answer key there too. And then let's take a look. This is one of the math misconception mystery videos with reading and writing numbers. And this is super fun. Students really do enjoy these lessons. So what they'll do is they have their detective report and they'll solve this problem right here on their own. Then during the video, which you probably saw on that page, they watch as 4 characters solve that same problem, okay? These 4 characters, they are just me dressed up in silly costumes, silly voices that I'm using, and 3 of those characters are going to make mistakes that students commonly make. Only one of them solves it correctly. So let's take a little peek. Howdy everybody. In the question, they wrote the number in word form right here. 406,046. So what I did was I wrote that in standard form, and you can see that I selected A because the 4 is in the 100,000th place, right there. The 6 is in the 1,000th place. Yes, it is. The 4 is in the tens place, 4 in the tens place, and the 6 is in the ones place, and there you see the 6 in the ones place, so that's why I picked the correct answer of A. All right, so this character did make a mistake, and the reason why is because it says not right there. This is actually a correct answer. We're looking for one that is not correct. So just a little sneak peek into that. Super fun, and by the time that they've practiced, this should hopefully make a lot more sense as they get there. You don't want to show these as the very first interaction with the skills. You want to make sure you watch those video lessons first. Yeah, you want to follow the order that I provided, making sure that you're going through one step at a time to master them. Okay, and then there's a quiz for topic 3. Topic 4 is 10 times greater or less. We've got the place value song again. We've got 2 video lessons. One is talking about 10 times greater. One is 10 times less. You'll see the pencils are all the follow-up practice that we have. And then a math mission and a math misconception mystery episode again. Okay, then your quiz. Topic 5 is plotting, ordering, and comparing whole numbers. We've got 1, 2, 3 video lessons here. The first video is comparing 2 numbers based on place value. Then we move on to comparing 2 numbers using a number line, and then plotting and ordering numbers using a number line. You'll see the pencils there are all the follow-up practices, so they can use the notes from the video lessons to help them complete those practice pages. Followed by a math mission and math misconception mystery, and then a quiz. The last topic is rounding to the nearest 10, 100, and 1,000. So we have a rounding song here. Let me show a little sneak peek into that.
Some simple numbers everybody understands. It takes some practice and you'll figure it out. Ready to round? Well, come on, let's break it on down. The directions say go round to a specific place code. So find and underline the place they gave you. Draw a box around the digit and all the other digits before it. Now throw down the number line. The given number is between. Make a mark to show halfway before you round down. Do you round up exactly halfway? Rounding around number line.
So that's the rounding song, a little sneak peek into that. Got a video lesson. We've got 1, 2, 3 video lessons for this topic. We've got a video lesson on rounding to the nearest 10 and 100. And then we bump it up to also including to the nearest 1,000 there. And then we get into why we even round in the first place is to help us with estimating. For instance, estimating sums and differences, and also products and quotients and all that stuff. But this one, we're just talking about the sums and differences. And we've got a math mission and a math misconception mystery followed by a quiz. So, oh my goodness. There truly is so much value here. It would take me so many tutoring sessions to get through all of this content, and it is yours for an affordable price and really working with your flexible, busy lives, y'all. Okay, so if you have any questions, again, you can reach me at bestmathcourse@gmail.com. Go to that site that you see up top. It says learn more at bestmathcourse.com/units. I'm constantly going to be adding some more units there until they are all up for Florida math units. I hope that this has been helpful as a walkthrough, and now you know what you'll be getting into. And if you have any questions, let me know. That's what I'm here for, and I'll see you inside the course.